Hi everyone, it's McKenna. Sorry about that, it's just the lighting in here sucks. But today I'm going to be talking about my 2018 in review, sort of. So 2018 was the worst year of my life in a nutshell. Like, there were some amazing things that happened, don't get me wrong, but overall it was terrible. So I'm gonna just sort of go in order of what happened. So January wasn't that exciting. It was just January. It was the start of the last semester of college for me, and I was really excited and happy because I loved my classes and my professors, and I was on this independent study that was so much fun. That part was great. So it was just exciting. It was like a lot of wrapping up to do. And so February, same thing, like not really that much happened. March changed my life for the better. I went on a study abroad trip to the Bahamas, to an island there, and I did my own research project, which was really cool, and I got to learn how to like do my own experimental design and conduct the research and work with the problems that I had during the during the experiment, because, well, everything went wrong. And so that was really cool to do, and it was beautiful. I made so many friends, and it really changed everything for me. Like, it was so amazing. I loved it, and I would go back in a heartbeat. I'm really grateful I got to do that. Then April was my birthday. I had a banging birthday party. It was so much fun. My 22nd birthday was a ton of fun. And then also in April, this is going to become extremely relevant later, I got engaged, which was very exciting for me. I'd been with my partner for 3 years, and it was super exciting. I was so happy. Like, I was the happiest I think I have ever been in my entire life up to that point, which is very important. So then in May, I graduated from my undergrad with a Bachelor of Science degree in environmental biology, which was also super exciting. I graduated with honors in my department, honors in the school, and it was just amazing. It was a very stressful like 3 days of my life, but it was also like the happiest 3 days of my life because like it was so cool to graduate, and I was really proud of myself and accomplished and stuff. And after that I went to Michigan because my grandfather got super sick, and so I visited him and some of my family, and then I came back and started my job, which I've definitely talked about on this channel before. My job was incredible. I did a bunch of like research and stuff out at a local wildlife refuge, and we did like a bunch of data collection, plants and soil and stuff, and I did a bunch of data processing and graphs and math. I did so much math, it was ridiculous. But it was so much fun. I got so much work done. I learned a ton. It is the best job I think I've ever had. It taught me more than pretty much any other job I've had, even the ones that I kept for a long, long time. It was honestly like an amazing 3 months for that job. Whew. And then this is where sort of things start slipping downhill. So I lost my grandfather in June. He was old and things just stopped working, and that was sort of like the start of everything, and it was terrible. But I got to see my family out of that, which was really good to see, people I hadn't seen in many years. But it just sort of, something in my brain snapped when that happened, and it changed me, and in turn that changed a lot of other things in my life. So I get back from the funeral, I keep doing my job, and then I pack up my life and move to a completely new state by myself for graduate school. And this was a huge opportunity for me. It was amazing, an amazing opportunity, but it didn't quite work out the way I planned. So I moved for graduate school. Oh wait, I forgot something. I met Colleen May Ballinger in July, which was the best experience of my life, and I love her to bits, and it was so incredible. And I made a bunch of internet friends because of her, which is like the coolest thing ever. Okay, sorry, I cannot believe I forgot that. I cannot believe I forgot like the most important part of my 2018. But after that, so I moved, and like 1 week after I moved, my fiance decided she was done with me, and she dumped me, essentially. And I'm not gonna get into the details. There's a lot of things that I cannot say online because I don't want repercussions from this person or their families or anything, because I know the things I'd have to say I know are the truth, but I also know that they would be very bad things to say on the internet. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But so that destroyed me, obviously, because when the person that told you that they wanted to marry you is like, peace, deuces, bye, like that kind of messes you up. And I was like, well, crap. So I got dumped, and that was awful. And then not even 3 weeks later, Hurricane Florence slams into the North Carolina coast and completely destroys my apartment. And my apartment building was condemned. So that sort of made me drop out of graduate school because my apartment was condemned. So I was like homeless legally. And so I did the one thing that I said I would never do, which is move back with my parents. And that is where I am now. I've moved back with my parents. But sort of those really bad things all happened in 3 months' time, which it's just, everybody says like I should be fine now, I should be over it, and like most of the time I feel okay, but sometimes like I don't still, and I think that's perfectly acceptable. There are still things from my ex I get super triggered, especially when I find out another lie that happened. I get super triggered, and like it makes me really upset and angry, but I think it's okay to still be angry. I don't think it's been too long for me to be angry about these things, because so much happened in such a short amount of time that like it just sort of destroyed my life. So I'm still healing from that, and I think that's okay, and I think anybody would be healing from that still. There are 2 more really good things that I didn't mention. So that's all the bad, and so that has been really on the forefront of my brain. And 2018 was definitely the hardest year of my life and the worst year of my life, and I don't see how it can go down even more in 2019, but if I say that, then 2019 will be even worse. And I'm trying to be optimistic about 2019. So one thing that happened is I won Colleen's shoes that she toured all over the world with, which was a super amazing and incredible experience to win those, and it means a lot to me, and I'm not going to go too much into that because it's amazing. And I have been able to interact with her online, and her sister, her sister-in-law, her brother, her other brother, her mom, some of her friends. I've been able to interact with them online, which has been super cool. It's been really cool to build sort of like bonds with a couple people that are in her life because of her and the internet, and it's been amazing to build bonds with my friends who also love her because of the internet, and so that's something that I'm grateful for in 2018. Another thing that happened is all that work I did over the summer and sort of my independent study that I did my last semester of undergrad, I was published for that, and that is super exciting, and I don't think I can ever like wrap my head around the fact that my name is on a paper. Like I can see it behind the camera right now, like my name is on a paper, and that's just so cool. And like I still cannot even believe it. Like it's so cool. But like, yeah, that's basically like the short of 2018. But right now I'm in the process of looking for a job, so I'm hoping 2019 brings me a job. 2019 will bring me a VidCon, which is very exciting. And hopefully 2019 will bring me more traveling, which is something that makes me happy, and hopefully moving back out on my own, which is the one goal that I'm working towards the most, because that is all that I've wanted since I've moved back in with my parents. They're great, they're wonderful people, but yeah, I just miss the independence and living on my own, and I'm ready for that in my life again, and I miss it. That was the best part of living in North Carolina, but I guess the universe had other plans for me. So while there's some really amazing things that happened in 2018 also really crapped on me, and I'm just really glad that it's over. So I am gonna go celebrate the new year with my best friend at her house, and I will talk to everybody in 2019. Bye everybody.